Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cafe. I'm Clarence Reynolds.
And I'm Carissa Clark. Great to be back with you to share all the fun and exciting events happening this week.
Let's start off with a little bit of a sugar fix. For those of you who have yet to go to JoJo's Shake Bar, you're going to love what they have. When they have a little bit of everything, take a look.
When you look around in JoJo's Shake Bar, you're gonna smile everywhere you look because the nostalgia runs deep in here. And the food, the shakes, they are off the charts. And to tell us more about that is Jay Smith, who is the manager here at JoJo's Shake Bar. Now the shakes look incredible, but there's so much more than just shakes that you guys offer here.
Yes, definitely is. JoJo's Shake Bar is original diner classic. We are an 80s and 90s nostalgia twist to your American diner in a sense. And so we originated out in Chicago and we brought ourselves down here to Orlando where the 80s and 90s made a great culture here too. And you're gonna find that we provide a different variety of things here. We like to go over the top a little bit here at JoJo's, for sure. So we offer a wide range, not just our shakes, of course, our decadent desserts you have, but you're also gonna have some amazing homemade comfort foods. You're gonna have some great kind of diner classics like your New York style daily sandwiches. And then we put a JoJo's spin on everything, right? So we have a wonderful list of cocktails here, handcrafted cocktails, ranging from things like Tricks Are for Kids, for mocktails, just for children. But of course, we want to cater to our adults to make sure we're enjoying ourselves. And so we offer some champagne sangria, things like that as well.
So the shake is really catching my eye. The cocktails, yes, as an adult, when you come in here in the evening, I'm sure you get a lot of people from the convention center as well. Definitely. Great to enjoy those. And the JoJo's spin, is it just all about fun? Because that's the vibe that I get when you come in.
Yes. I mean, it's right on our title, right? Shakes, fries, and damn good vibes. That's what we're all about. So we want you to come in and really have an immersive experience with us. And so we want you to definitely have a fun time, but we want you to interact, not just with the food, but also with our cocktails, like our cotton candy here, our Tricks Are for Kids, and even our cotton candy martini. You can dip it right in there, watch it disappear. People really love it.
Let's talk about what we have in front of us, which is just one of your signature shakes. How does JoJo's go about getting all of that into a single cup?
Well, you can thank our amazing pastry bar and our shake station for that. They spend many hours getting these lovely desserts and pastries together. And so here you actually have our pumpkin patch shake. Every now and then we like to do some seasonal items. And we range right now. We have our pumpkin patch coming up. We have our winter wonderland where we'll do some different items as well. This is gonna have a candy apple on top of it with a pumpkin pie. We put a toasted marshmallow. You got a toffee pretzel there filled with some graham cracker and some pumpkin spice, which everyone really loves too.
So what reaction do you get from people? I mean, from your signature cocktails to the shakes, this is such a different place, and it's hard to stand out in Orlando being the #1 destination, but in a few short months, you guys have done that.
Yes, we absolutely have, and honestly, a lot of that is really just due to that uniqueness in the 80s and 90s culture, right? 80s and 90s was about that funk, that vibe, that bright energy, and that's what we wanted to bring to the store and to our food. And so we kind of allow the food and our desserts to do just that on their own. And with that, like I said, that interactive experience, that immersiveness when you come in here, it's not just eating a simple sandwich, you know, it's not just taking a simple shake. We wanted to go over the top with it. And so that's what our guests really love. Usually you got that wow factor there involved, and a lot of our guests are really enjoy that.
And the food also looks incredible because this is not just a shake bar,
yes.
You offer
We're
a wide
full-service
variety.
restaurant. Yeah, exactly. And so many people don't really realize that. They'll see the shake bar on top, but we actually serve a wide range of food here as well, from suppers and sandwiches, entree options.
let's talk a little bit about our cocktails, because you also offer mixology classes at certain times
Yes, we
throughout the
do.
year.
Absolutely. Right now, we're offering a basic mixology where you can make some of our seasonal-based cocktails. But on a normal basis, on Mondays and throughout the month, they can come in and experience making some of our handcrafted cocktails right here as well. One of those would be like our Smoking Hot Blonde, actually in particular.
Oh.
And we dedicate this drink to our Smoking Hot Blonde of the 80s and 90s over there, the lovely Madonna, of course.
Madonna, of course. That is all the 80s and 90s.
Absolutely.
And today.
And today,
is
right?
Madonna.
She's relevant anytime. And so with that, what we wanted to do was kind of just take this really cool drink. It uses mezcal, so it has a nice little spice just like she does, right? And we put a nice cherry on there, and it comes with a cinnamon stick. And we call it our Smoking Hot Blonde because you can kind of take our flame here and we'll light it up. And then once you light it up here, what you want to do is just garnish this right on top of your drink. We're just going to sit it right there and just kind of let those aromas open up.
The energy inside of here, even though we haven't got a packed house just
yet, yeah.
The energy is here. What would you tell people if they haven't been to JoJo's as far as, what else to expect?
Yeah, I'm gonna say what you want to expect is really just having an overall good time with the family, with your friends. You're gonna come here, you're gonna love different things like our shot ski. You have our shot wheel where you can kind of it's like a Russian roulette in a sense. Sometimes people have no idea what they want to order. So you can come up, spin that wheel, it's gonna decide for you. It's super interactive. Of course, we have our arcade games, so we can't go without an 80s and 90s feel without having some Pac-Man in the room too. So it's very, very interactive. It's super fun and very memorable, which is what I love about it.
So what's it like to be here off of iDrive?
iDrive is very different. I think the great thing about being in this specific point is that it's bringing together the business aspect, but also that fun culture with all the theme parks here. And then of course we have Universal opening up very soon, and we plan on definitely evolving all those factors into the restaurant to give the guests the ultimate experience.
Yummy.
Yum.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really lovely.
Yeah. They go
beautiful.
overboard, as you can see.
Right, and it's like you're here,
design.
enjoy it, do
Yes.
it, remember it, have a fond memory.
Yes, and it's Instagrammable.
Yes, it is.
For sure, for sure. Well, if you or someone you know is looking for work, here is an opportunity you will not want to miss. Central Florida Employment Connections is hosting the Seminole County Hiring Event on April 23rd from 1 to 4 p.m. This exclusive small venue hiring fair brings together serious job seekers and employers who are ready to hire, creating an intimate setting for meaningful one-on-one conversations about career goals and opportunities. Bring multiple copies of your resume and be prepared for on-the-spot interviews. For location and registration details, visit cfec.org.
Music fills the air at Casa Feliz Historic Home Museum in Winter Park for Music at the Casa, Callisto, on April 23rd. This intimate concert series brings world-class performers into one of Winter Park's most beloved historic venues, creating an unforgettable evening of live music in a truly unique setting. Whether you're a longtime fan of the series or discovering it for the first time, this is an evening of culture and charm not to be missed. For tickets and times, visit casafeliz.us.
The Winter Park Paint Out continues through April 25th with free admission to the gallery and gardens at the Palacic Museum all week. This week also features two special highlights. On April 22nd from 5:30 to 8 p.m., the Paint In on Park Avenue brings plein air artists to the avenue where guests can stroll, enjoy wine and appetizers from participating merchants, and watch artists paint in real time. Then on April 25th from 6 to 9 p.m., the week closes with the Paint Out Garden Party, an elegant evening to view and purchase artwork while enjoying exceptional food and live entertainment. For details, visit winterparkpaintout.org.
Celebrations continue in a big way with Central Florida's Earth Day on April 25th. This community-wide celebration brings together environmental organizations, local vendors, live music, and family-friendly activities to inspire action and appreciation for our natural world. It's a fantastic opportunity to connect with like-minded community members and learn how you can make a difference right here in Central Florida. For locations, times, and more information, visit cfearthday.org. April is such a wonderful time of year to get out, to learn, to participate, and Orlando Science Center is always up to something. They really are. I had the pleasure of introducing you to Miss Christina Schreiber. She is the Senior Marketing Manager, and she knows what's up and coming. Christina, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, can you believe that it's April? We
can't.
are here.
It feels like yesterday was the new year.
And the Orlando Science Center, you're just so busy over there. I mean,
Absolutely.
it's like every week into every month, and here we are. And like, I know you're excited. We have some major things that are happening, but so tell me what's going on.
Absolutely. So one of my favorite events of the year is coming up this month in April. It's called Science and Wine, and we've been doing this for more than 10 years now.
I love that.
It's a great opportunity to raise some funds for the Science Center. A lot of people don't realize we're a nonprofit, so
Oh, you are?
we are. We're a
I
nonprofit.
did not know that.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of our funding for our mission to inspire science learning for all comes from fundraisers like Science and Wine. So it's an opportunity for folks 21 and up to come and experience the Science Center after hours at a bit of an elevated experience.
I love that.
We'll be doing wine tastings, there will be food, there will be silent auction with some really incredible items in there, varying from sports memorabilia up to, signed baseballs are usually in
so
there.
this is an elevated experience.
Yes, it's an elevated experience.
Okay, and so
for
what
sure.
day and time is this taking place?
So it's Saturday, April 25th, and it starts at 7 p.m., but VIPs do get in a full hour early.
Ooh, VIP's fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know. And I know that you were mentioning sometimes too that whenever you go to the website, sometimes there's early birds that flirt just throughout the year. It's always a good idea to pay attention.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. So this is really exciting. So when you have an event like this, so you're a nonprofit, which I had no idea, and it's a really big deal because it obviously goes towards like the youth, children. There's so much that happens there.
Yeah.
And so you have to be 21 or older to attend. And so you're gonna have little nibbles and you're gonna have wine tasting. So this is the time to literally bring like your friends, your loved ones, you go on a date.
Yeah, it's a great date night. It's also a great night out with friends, and a chance to get a little dressed up. You know, sometimes.
So really, you can get dressed up for
Yes,
this.
absolutely. We hope you'll come in your best cocktail attire and wander the
amazing.
halls with your glass of
Oh,
wine.
I love
and-
this. You're
yeah.
creating a vibe,
Exactly,
Christina.
exactly. And we'll do, we try to have folks there who can do guided wine tastings, sommeliers, courses on pairing food and wine. It really depends from year to year, but the best place to get that information is always going to be on our website, www.osc.org/wine.
Ooh.
/wine.
/wine. That's great. Just go to the website so that you can participate and plan it, because I think it's so important to have something to look forward to.
Absolutely.
April is one of the best times of year, in my opinion, where like the weather outside rises to meet you. You want to get dressed up. You feel that you can look good. You can go and engage, meet some new people, network, you know, invest in the community.
Absolutely,
I think it's
absolutely.
worthwhile. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is really, really nice. That's really beautiful. And then also you've had so much fun happening, but I know you have something major that's going to be ending in the near future.
Yes.
And that is Mission Astronaut.
Mission Astronaut,
Mission
you got
Astronaut.
it. So Mission Astronaut is our current visiting exhibit,
Yes.
and it is all about training to go to space just like an astronaut would.
So neat.
Yep, so you get to try some of those tactile experiences of how, what's an astronaut's dexterity like when they're in their astronaut suits. They lose a lot of dexterity in their hands, so they have to
I
practice.
didn't even think of that.
So preparing for spacewalks requires a lot of extensive training and figuring out what kind of materials you would need to bring to space, and what are the different roles of different astronauts? Are they engineers? Are they scientists? Are they pilots? And how does that all interact to create a team?
So when you do have astronauts, it is a team when you have different astronauts that are qualifiers for different parts. So they are uniquely, everyone contributes what they contribute.
Exactly.
You know what I thought of when you said dexterity? How do you scratch an itch? That has to be a tough thing.
Exactly.
Your dexterity. I just thought of that. But you have eating. How do they sleep? Just even to mentally leave this place and go and be, productive.
How do they create their food? What is that? What goes into that? And how does it get dehydrated? All of that good stuff. Yeah.
Right. And how to be okay with eating the dehydrated food.
Yes.
That has to be like a psychological test as well. So Mission Astronaut is truly a mission.
Yes.
Yes, that is really
Absolutely.
wonderful. So I love this. I love this for Orlando Science Center. So everyone can go to the website. Go to the website to check out where you are going to sign up. Call your family, call your sister, your brother, your friends, take your loved one out on a date. Make sure that you sign up so that you can go on April 25th. Get fancy. Get dressed up, celebrate life, right? And most importantly, let's support and fundraise for such a fantastic place that always is giving back to also educate our young ones, which is a really big deal. And also catch, what is it? Mission Astronaut.
Mission Astronaut.
Mission Astronaut. You're going to learn things you never knew you needed to learn. And I think I'm going to do the same thing too. That's really neat. It has been a pleasure having you here.
It's been a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much. So we definitely go to encourage you to get out in April and enjoy life with those who you love. We'll be right back.
Art and nature collide at the Apopka Art and Foliage Festival on April 25th and 26th. This beloved annual festival celebrates Apopka's rich horticultural heritage alongside the talents of local and regional artists. Browse unique artwork, enjoy live entertainment, and take home some beautiful plants and blooms, all in the heart of the foliage capital of the world. For hours and details, visit apopkaartandfoliagefestival.org.
For all of you young scientists and space enthusiasts, the Orlando Science Center's Mission Astronaut exhibit is open now through May 3rd. This immersive hands-on experience puts you in shoes of an astronaut, challenging you with the physical and mental demands of space exploration. From training simulations to mission briefings, it's an out-of-this-world adventure for kids and adults alike. For hours and admission, visit osc.org.
Dance takes center stage at the iDance Orlando Festival 2026, presented by the Marshall Ellis Dance School on April 25th at ME Theater in Orlando. This vibrant celebration of movement showcases the incredible talent of Central Florida's dance community across a variety of styles and disciplines. Whether you're a dancer or simply a fan of the art form, this is an experience that will leave you inspired. For tickets and showtimes, visit medance.org.
History will be made on April 25th at 3 p.m. when the Florida Symphony Youth Orchestras and the Orlando Philharmonic Orchestra share the same stage for Massey Services Presents OPO with FSYO, One Stage, One Sound, at Lake Highland Preparatory School. In this extraordinary side-by-side performance, young musicians from FSYO will rehearse and perform alongside the city's premier professional ensemble under the batons of OPO music director Eric Jacobson and FSYO music director Charles Watford. For over 69 years, FSYO has been nurturing the next generation of musicians, and their partnership with OPO brings this mission to life. This event is free and open to the public. For more information, visit fsyo.org.
Put on your finest hats and join Seniors First for their high tea and hats at the Citrus Club on April 26. This elegant and festive fundraising event celebrates the vital work of Seniors First in supporting older adults throughout Central Florida. Enjoy afternoon tea, beautiful hat displays, and a wonderful sense of community, all while making a difference in the lives of seniors in need. For tickets and details, visit highteaandhats.com. Lots of fun stuff going
yes.
on. And if I roll back the tape, I will tell you the Florida Symphony Orchestra, the Youth Orchestra, and the OPO, That's a big deal.
It's
These
a
kids
big
get to
deal.
play with professionals. They get to actually see themselves and what their future could be. So it's
Right,
a
dream
really,
comes true.
really big event.
It's really important for
Yes.
kids to see that, to experience it, that it's possible.
Yeah, it's like throwing a football in a Super Bowl. You know, it's really nice
It's a
to
really
be able to
big
see that
deal.
combination. So.
Right. And that wraps up this week and this month of events. If you have one that you'd like to share with us for next month, send us an email at cafe@ocfl.net. I'm Carissa Clark.
And I'm Clarence Reynolds. Remember to join us next week to see what's new and exciting in your community.
Hello and welcome to Taste of the Town. I'm Carissa Clark. I'm here at Halls on 5th in Apopka, and I'm with one of their vendors, Salicious Vegan Kitchen. And I have the honor and pleasure of introducing you to their chef and owner, Miss Tiffany Everson. Tiffany, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I am so happy to be here. I have heard the most wonderful things about your creativity and genius with vegan food. What inspired you to create vegan food? How'd this happen?
Honestly, I am just a country girl from Kentucky, and I just dabbled into some new seasons. I struggled with health scares. I had miscarriages. I couldn't carry a baby, and
Aw.
the Lord led me to go to a plant-based diet, to change my eating, to eat more clean, and right after that, I had my daughter, Noah Grace.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I just got the chills. Don't you love a good story? And that's like a happy ending. Nora Grace. And it's you and your husband.
Yes.
This is a labor of love. I mean, they're in it to win it together.
Yes.
And partnership is a really big deal.
Absolutely.
God, I love that he's supporting you.
He is, and just the fact that he quit the one thing that he absolutely loved and had passion for. He was a basketball coach and a teacher,
Yeah.
and he quit that just to do this full time with me.
Oh, he's pouring into her. That is great. That is wonderful. I am really excited. So kindly tell me, what are you going to make here?
So today we have the soul brisket sliders, and I created this because I wanted to have something smoky, something barbecue. I missed having the barbecue ribs, the smokiness of brisket. So I had to get creative and use jackfruit for our
Ooh,
brisket.
jackfruit. Oh, I love that. Okay, this is exciting. Okay, Kylie, so how do you make the jackfruit? How does this happen?
So I use organic jackfruit, and we just squeeze it out, re-drain it, and we marinate it just like you would marinate meat. We do
Oh.
the same thing. So you get your favorite seasonings, you get your marinades, and you just absorb all that jackfruit in there, and you just let it.
It absorbs. I did not know that. Did you know that? I did not know that. It really is that simple.
It is.
And it's easy enough to pivot and make a change.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So we have the brisket inspired.
Yes.
Okay. And then what else do we have here too?
So we have the kale salt that I make. We have pickles. We have pickled red onions. We have a spicy herb mustard and barbecue sauce.
Oh, wow. And everything here is obviously very, very fresh.
Yes. it
Okay,
is.
good. Let's build. Let's
All
go
right.
for it.
All right. So what we do first is we take our jackfruit.
I mean, looking at it, right, is a little bit deceiving. I'm really intrigued because I do not eat vegan, but I love that it's different and I love
Yes.
that it's interesting.
And then we put our spicy mustard on there.
Okay, and what type of spice? What do you use for a kick?
So it's peppers and cayenne.
Ooh, I like the way that dances. That's great.
And then we drizzle some barbecue sauce on there.
Okay. And does your barbecue sauce have like a sweeter essence to it? Is it vinegar based? What do you do?
Yes, it's a sweet, more of
Okay.
a sweet barbecue
So
sauce.
listen to that, like the balance of like the mustard, peppery, and now we're doing sweet.
Yes, and then we have the pickles. And then we move to our pickled red onions.
Ooh, they are beautiful. Look at how vibrant they are. It looks really nice.
And then we top it with some kale.
Look at this. This is lovely, colorful, happy. You know, quite possibly if you're hosting at home, you're entertaining, maybe like a little hors d'oeuvre.
And we have our signature Solicious sauce. So we make our sauces house.
Okay.
in-house.
Now, what is the flavoring in this? What happens?
It's smoky and sweet.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Wow. So before I take a bite, I have to hold off for one moment because I know that you run events. You do caterings.
Yes.
You really rise to meet the community. So not only can you come in here, you can also contact them directly. And your website is?
www.soliciousvegankitchen.com.
Okay. So besides you do catering, you run events, do you offer any other services?
I offer meal prep. It's on pause, but I offer meal prep services that will
Okay.
be coming back this fall. And we do private dining and we do private events for
Ooh.
little smaller events.
Yeah.
We do things like when you're in a resort
Yeah.
and you want to invite a small group of people, we cook there actually in front of them.
And I know as well that like the need for vegan and options when anyone's running events and they're hosting events, it's super important because everyone does have their preferences.
Yes.
And anyone that's hosting really wants to rise to meet that. So this is a fantastic opportunity and choice.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Well, Tiffany, I'm so happy for you. You're just vibrant and glowing. You're just living her purpose. I love this for you.
Thank you so much.
Oh my, well, thank you. And thank you for this opportunity to have a bite because I am ready and I am excited. All right, isn't this beautiful? This is just lovely. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pull it from the side. All right. Now look, I'm gonna turn it around, okay? There we go. It's a little messy, but who doesn't love a little, you know? A little mess, it's gonna taste delish. Mmm. That is awesome. Tiffany. That is awesome.
Thank you.
I think it's even on my face and I don't know that I care. This
That's
is
the best part.
wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I love it. I'd keep eating if I could. So I do invite you to go to the website for more information. I invite you to come here to Halls on 5th and Apopka to see this gal at Solicious Vegan Kitchen for your taste of the town. Until then, I'll see you around town.